Hello YouTube friends, welcome to my channel. This is Rai with my husband travel buddy Alan, and we're still here in Prague, Czech Republic. This is our second day and the continuation video of our visit to Prague Castle. But before we start, please don't forget to subscribe. In the previous video, we visited the south gardens of the Prague Castle, and from there, we climbed up a long staircase that led us to the courtyard near the St. Vitus Cathedral. The Metropolitan Cathedral of St. Vitus, Wenceslas and Adalbert, is a Roman Catholic metropolitan cathedral in Prague, the seat of the Archbishop of Prague. Until 1997, the cathedral was dedicated only to St. Vitus, and is still commonly named only as St. Vitus Cathedral.
Hello, we're now here in the Prague Palace, so I'll show you around. Look at that beautiful building. There's a lot of tourists here now.
St. Vitus Cathedral is the largest and the most important temple in Prague. Apart from religious services, coronations of Czech kings and queens also took place here. The cathedral is a place of burial of several patron saints, sovereigns, noblemen, and archbishops. This cathedral is a prominent example of Gothic architecture and is the largest and most important church in the country. Located within Prague Castle and containing the tomb of many Bohemian kings and Holy Roman emperors, the cathedral is under the ownership of the Czech government as part of the Prague Castle complex. The cathedral is the third church consecrated to the same saint on the same site. Around the year 925, Prince Wenceslaus founded a Romanesque rotunda here, which after year 1060 was converted into a basilica with 3 naves and 2 steeples. The importance of the church grew especially after the establishment of the Prague bishopric in year 973 and founding of the body of canons, the St. Vitus chapter, which later became an important cultural and administrative institution. In year 1344, Charles IV began the construction of a Gothic cathedral. Its first builders, Matthias of Arras and later Peter Parler, built the chancel with a ring of chapels: St. Wenceslas Chapel, the Golden Gate, and the lower part of the Great South Tower. It was already Peter Parler who started the construction of the South Tower. However, he did not complete it. In the 16th century, it was finished with a Renaissance view gallery and a helmet. Later in the 18th century, the older helmet was replaced by a new dome. Unfortunately, in year 1419, the construction of the cathedral stopped because of the Hussite War. In spite of the endeavors of some sovereigns to secure the continuation of the construction work, the cathedral remained uncompleted for whole centuries. The facades of the cathedral was provisionally closed, and for example, the music choir was built. It was not until the latter half of the 19th century that the union for the completion of the cathedral began, the repair of the original part and the completion of the cathedral in neo-Gothic style. The church was solemnly consecrated in year 1929. Its interior was subjected to adaptations even in the later years. Visitors enter the cathedral through the portal in the western facade, opposite the passageway between the second and the third courtyard of Prague Castle. Its bronze door is decorated with reliefs, with scenes from the history of the cathedral and from the legends about Saint Wenceslas and Saint Adalbert. The neo-Gothic part of the cathedral consists of the main nave and the narrow side aisles, lined with chapels and the northern wing of the transverse nave. The chapels have stained glass windows in the cross nave. The ceremonial entrance into the cathedral can be seen, the golden gate leading to the third courtyard. Cathedral stained glass windows of the extraordinary beauty attract the greatest attention. Indeed, in the Middle Ages, it was believed that the light in a church should be special, celestial. When the beam of the sun falls on the windows, the cathedral lights up with bright rainbow colors. Dozens of Czech artists worked on the stained glass windows in the cathedral, and the famous painter Alphonse Mucha was among them. In the separate side rooms, there are the family chapels which were established in the expense of local noblemen. At that times, it was a great privilege to have your own place for praying. The patrons equipped with chapels on their own, inviting the artists and sculptors who work on the inner adornment. The holy relics and the various treasures were also bought for chapels furnishing. St. Vitus Cathedral is a Catholic church, a royal shrine, and also a place of the coronation regalia storage, as until year 1918. The coronation ceremonies of the Bohemian kings were held within the walls of the temple. Dozens of royal persons and their relatives were buried in the church. The remains of the emperors and the kings are located in the Romerberg Mausoleum and in the crypt. Prague maintains and honors its landmarks with reverence. This metropolitan cathedral is the truly sacred place for the locals. Seeing its greatness and beauty, assessing its cultural and historical heritage, the tourists understand clearly the citizens of Prague. This will end our exploration of the St. Vitus Cathedral, but not of the Prague Castle. Watch out for the continuation video of our adventure as we enter another building within the Prague Castle courtyard, the Starý Královský Palace, or the Old Royal Palace. There you go, YouTube friends! Thank you for watching! But please, don't forget to like, share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit on that notification bell for more updates. See you again on my next video! Bye for now!